New footage has emerged, confirming that the megaproject known as the LINE is indeed under construction. However, this ambitious undertaking has garnered widespread negative attention, with many skeptics deeming it impossible. In the light of our previous update on this project, the big question remains: will the LINE revolutionize our way of life, or will it turn into a costly failure worth trillions of dollars? Let's find out in this video. Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman introduces the LINE to the world in July 2022, a revelation that garnered a global attention. This fascination stemmed not only from the project's immense scale, but also from its promise of a groundbreaking lifestyle. The Crown Prince envisions a 170-kilometer-long, exceptionally narrow, just 200 meters wide, linear city. In this unique city, cars will have no place, as everything will be conveniently reachable within a 5-minute stroll. The entire city is planned to operate entirely on renewable energy, derived from wind and solar farms. Mohammed bin Salman aims to attract 9 million residents to this ambitious project, creating 380,000 new jobs in the process. Saudi Arabia envisions the LINE as a potential catalyst for a profoundly different way of life for humanity, making it the most widely discussed megaproject in history. However, this project left many with a lingering question: is it genuinely under construction or merely a strategic move by Saudi Arabia to gain international attention? While there was much talk about the LINE, no concrete news surfaced regarding the commencement of construction. But everything changed 3 months after the Crown Prince's initial announcement. On October 19, 2022, Saudi Arabia released official drone footage of the construction site, unveiling a surprising reality. The video clearly showcased the groundwork for the LINE, with a significant amount of heavy machinery shaping the megaproject's foundation. This footage revealed substantial progress, with the LINE extending nearly to the nearby mountains. A time-lapse sequence captured the multitude of excavators required to establish the LINE's foundation. From our estimates, the LINE is now approximately 6 to 10 miles long and headed directly toward the mountains. Fast forward to today, about a year later, and just 3 weeks ago, another video was released, showcasing the new aspects of the LINE and confirming its ongoing construction. Nonetheless, many experts harbor doubts about whether the linear city will ever resemble the futuristic vision portrayed in the trailers. Given that the LINE represents an unprecedented endeavor, we can only speculate on its ultimate outcome. We envision 5 potential scenarios for the future of the LINE. Scenario 1 is that the project unfolds as promised in the trailers we've seen. Saudi Arabia has made bold claims asserting that they can successfully execute an unprecedented project of this magnitude. While some elements of their master plan, like the car-free city and exclusive reliance on renewable energy, are theoretically achievable, the sheer size of the LINE makes this scenario seem implausible. The linear city would be a colossal 500 meters in height, roughly equivalent to some of the skyscrapers on New York's Billionaire's Row. It essentially represents a 170-kilometer wide skyscraper, in stark contrast to the typical tower's 50 meters wide. Moreover, the need to construct 2 parallel lines intensifies the impracticality of the endeavor. The first scenario is, therefore, unrealistic. Scenario 2, on the other hand, appears much more feasible. In this scenario, the line's construction would be halted in the coming months or years, and the project would be repurposed. For instance, if only a fraction of the LINE is completed before the project is discontinued, it could still serve as a captivating tourist attraction. Instead of housing and offices, the LINE could be transformed into hotels, amusement parks, or recreational areas, including beaches. This repurposing would allow Saudi Arabia to maintain its status for initiating the project while introducing people to a new way of life. This alternative is far preferable to the project being completely abandoned and going unused. Scenario 3 envisions a situation where construction on the LINE is halted after a mile or a few miles of the project have been completed. In this case, Saudi Arabia would be left with a dilemma, much like what has happened with other megaprojects in the Middle East, such as Jedediah Tower and the Dubai Creek Tower. These projects have a common trait in that they are exceptionally ambitious and unprecedented in scale. If even these towering skyscraper projects face challenges, how could a project that's about 100 times larger succeed? However, this scenario appears less likely because the LINE has received significant international attention, putting Saudi Arabia in the spotlight. Failing to complete the project now would be a matter of national shame. Successfully finishing this megaproject represents a tremendous opportunity to attract more tourists and investors to Saudi Arabia. Even if the project doesn't reach full completion, other scenarios might still save it. This brings us to Scenario 4. Given the seeming impracticality of the building the line at its colossal scale, what if the project is scaled down? Instead of 170 kilometers in length and 500 meters in height, Saudi Arabia could opt to construct fewer sections or reduce the height. For example, they could stop construction after completing a certain number of sections, making the project shorter but still functional. Alternatively, they could decrease the project's height even by 50%, which would still make it a significant landmark, comparable in height to the Eiffel Tower. Reducing the scale might mean accommodating a smaller population, perhaps 1.3 million instead of the initially planned 9 million residents. However, this could be manageable since Saudi Arabia could add more sections to the city if there's sufficient demand. It offers a more practical alternative to full abandonment or repurposing. Lastly, Scenario 5 contemplates the possibility that due to the controversies surrounding the project, the LINE Megacity might get cancelled. Since the project's announcement, numerous issues have emerged, including the displacement of communities and allegations of human rights abuses. Some commercial partners have withdrawn from the project on humanitarian grounds, potentially leading to financial collapse. The LINE, Mohammed bin Salman's ambitious 170-kilometer-long and 500-meter-high linear city project, represents an audacious vision for a future of way of living, driven by renewable energy and unique urban design. While the feasibility of its grand scale remains a subject of debate, the international attention is garnered and underscores its significance. Whether the line becomes a pioneering reality or faces alternative outcomes, its fate will inevitably shape the future of megaprojects and urban development on a global scale. The journey ahead holds potential for groundbreaking change and challenges that only time will unveil. Will the line fail or succeed? What do you guys think? Comment down your thoughts below about this project's future. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to the channel and like this video for more of these interesting and amazing videos on new developments in the world.